So now that you've read through it a bit, what is the purpose or the main idea of these 5 paragraphs? What do they want you to learn from this section?
How to identify the main idea.
Yeah, so it's giving you instructions about how do you do what it's telling you to do. How do you find the main idea? If we look at paragraph number 2, let me just make it a little bit larger. Okay, so paragraph number 2. How many ideas are talked about in this paragraph? Okay, how many ideas are mentioned in this paragraph? 2? Okay, so there's 2 ideas in this? Or 2 parts? So it says first, think about the topic. Okay, so how do we find the topic? Or sorry, how do we find the main idea? So first think about the topic. Okay, a topic sentence is another. So I have this as a clue, another. So think about the topic, identify the topic sentence. And then as Vita said, repeated words is also the main idea clue. So there's 3 different ways described here. How do we find the main idea? Look at the topic, look at the topic sentence, and identify if there's repeated words. So that's where I'm using these transition signals, first, another, also, to guide us from idea to idea. Okay, so then each text has supporting details. So it's one idea with some examples. And then once you know, then you can paraphrase or summarize in your own words. And then we already said the main idea is to understand how do we find the main ideas. So you do not have this paragraph, but let's look at this paragraph about trees. And there's kind of a picture there, but so take a minute to look at this paragraph. It's only 4 or 5 sentences. And then with the person sitting next to you, tell them what you think the main idea is in this paragraph. Okay, so you don't have to write it down, but just chat with the person sitting across from you or beside you. Okay. Yeah, so chat with the person beside you or next to you. What's the main idea from this? Yeah, what's the main idea of this? Based on the topic sentence, the repeated words, what do you think the main idea is? Don't be close to the base of that one. Okay, so if it's closer, it got, why not, yeah, because the way it makes it feel a little more. Okay, so what do you idea from this paragraph? From that paragraph. Okay, so the tree life story. Okay, so maybe what else could I say to describe this paragraph? Okay, age of the tree. Age of the tree. What did you guys say? Okay, So yeah, the light tree. Um, if I say the age of the tree, that's a little bit too general still. Because I'm using, what word is repeated regularly in many sentences? The rings. Okay, so I have trees and then I have the rings. So it might, just to say the age of the tree is okay, but it might be better to be a bit more specific. So tree rings show their age, or rings can tell us how old a tree is, because then it gives us more specific. Dark circle, light and dark circle, beginning and end. This is the examples, but this section here is more of what's the main idea from that. Okay. I just went around and gave everyone a piece of paper that has a second paragraph. Okay, so take a look at this handout, and then again, with your group or on your own, read this second paragraph also about trees, and then answer the three questions that are identified underneath it. With what's the topic, what's the most important detail, and what's the author's main point. This is the second paragraph. This one is the rest of it. We look and then answer this.
if you finish the step of considering next year, we'll be able to confirm that.
Okay, some of you are just finishing part 3, but with one, what is the topic here?
How to grow with
Okay, topics, try to have the topic in just 1 or 2 words, or 3 maximum. Tree. This one, yeah. Because the 8 was with the other ones. This paragraph is a little bit different. So, right? Okay, so growing season. Okay, so something about growing season related to trees. So it's not the life cycle of elephants or animals or humans, but it's the tree growing season. So what is the most important detail? Or details, maybe. So climate, okay, yeah, because it talks about tropical climates, and then it talks about climates with seasons. Okay, so it has 2 different sections about the climate. So what's the author's point? Why is he writing this paragraph? Not necessarily, because sometimes it's something a little bit different, because that's not mentioned in it. Yeah, so why was this paragraph written? What's it telling us? Okay, but when? On season. Okay, so seasonal.
So it's made of what? How do you understand
So we can say how to understand, or it says at the start, not all. So it's showing us there are some differences as the trees grow. Okay, so differences in how trees grow, or the 2 ways that trees grow is identified there, because one is with the tropical country or climate, the other is with the seasonal climate. In Canada, which climate are we in? Are we seasonal or are we tropical? Seasonal. So we have spring, summer, winter, fall. So by inference, that tells us from here that you're going to see 1 or 2 growth rates on trees in Canada based on this. 2.
Yeah.
So you'll have a light color and a dark color if you cut the tree down, because we're here in a seasonal climate or seasonal area. Yeah, when you cut grass, you can see how it's set up. Yeah, within that. Okay, so what's the topic? It's the growing seasons of trees, most important detail, the climate, and the author's main point, there's differences in how trees are grow depending on the climate. Some variation of that wording. Okay, let's do one last thing with this and then we'll, let me just see where the page is here. Okay, so if you go to the back, there's a bit of vocabulary. Just take a minute for the matching and the fill in the blank. Using these words, main idea, support, topic sentence, supporting details, clues, repeated words. Okay, so just take a minute to answer or fill in those answers. Right, so page 2 is one. Exactly, so probably it's easier to not use some words with the definitions and then use these words at the center. If I was reading Okay, some of these seem to be maybe a bit more confusing than others. Let's look at these together, which will help you then with the sentences. So which A, B, C, D, or E did you say was the main idea? Yeah, main idea. Okay, so I have A, D, and E. So let's take a look at it. So main idea, how do you, because what's this topic? We're finding the main idea. How do you find the main idea? We want to find the topic and the detail. That will help us understand the main idea. So one is A. Okay. Topic sentence, E, right. So usually, and that's how I've talked about writing. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 points, first, second, third. I'm organizing what I will write about. So your topic sentence is usually the first sentence in the paragraph. Supporting details. Okay. So I have a few options, apparently. Okay, so by finding a common theme in these, you can find the main idea. Or you will find these at the beginning and end of the text. Okay, so I think B is the best choice here. Finding a common theme, you find the main idea. Because if you look at the paragraph we just looked at with the trees, it talks here in several places about growing and about the rings. So trees grow, there's no rings, they grow, the dark rings, the light ring. So there's different details that help me identify what's the theme to help us find that. Okay, so 3 should be B. Number 4 is C. So a clue, you find a picture, you find a detail, that helps you understand more of what it's talking about. It's not a horse. It's not about a swimming pool. It's about trees or tree rings. So repeated words, this you'll find in the beginning and the end of most paragraphs. So by looking at the words and identifying them, that's where we can see what it's talking about. Okay. So just so that it's clear. So I have one is A, two is E, three was B, four is C, and five was D. Okay. And then based on those definitions, that should help you to complete the sentences. So which of these words, 1 to 5, fit into these sentences 1 to 5? Take a minute to do that, and then we'll end off for tonight. You're done? Everyone's done? Excellent. Okay, so author makes his or her point with several supporting details. The blank topic sentence, a picture gives you a clue. That was easy. The topic plus the most important detail equals the main idea. And write one sentence to summarize, or we can also say paraphrase. That's not from here, but summarize or paraphrase are together. We're happy we're done. Okay. Okay, any questions? Number 2, topic sentence. Okay, so several supporting details, topic sentence, clue, main idea, and summarize. Okay. I've collected homework over the last couple of weeks. So before you leave, just check and see if I have any homework that you can get. And I'll send you an email. I'm not sure when I'll send you an email, I'll be honest. It'll probably be tonight or tomorrow, but I'm managing or organizing a conference for teachers in Manitoba, which is tomorrow. So the conference is from 9 to 2. So I probably won't even look at any of this until tomorrow afternoon. Then I'll send you guys an email for the review of our class. If you have questions, I'll stay for a couple of minutes. Otherwise, thank you guys for your focus tonight. Thank you for the snacks that everyone brought. We'll see you guys on, yeah, somebody's knife is here. You probably clean that up. Yeah, before we walk away. Thank you. I see it twice. It was marking, so I don't get to see it. Yeah, that's good. And then you have to, this is homework for a week or 2, so you can take that. Yeah, as I saw yours. Yeah. So thank you for the. I don't need to see it, or I just, let you guys went through it. Yeah, okay. And this is your homework from the last, I collected, I know, Ina has some here. Tanya, here's yours. Yeah. I think you had one, but I can't remember. Maybe not. If not, then next time. Okay. Oh, see. Vita, you had some homework, I think, on one of the days you were sick. Okay, see you guys. Ina's gone. Yeah, thanks. Yes. Thank you.
I think that's my email, what I sent because I didn't,
Oh, with the writing?
yeah.
Okay, sorry, it's there. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really worried about
Yeah, but I
what your,
so it didn't start like I say about like something for you and for someone and whatever. And after that I started to write
other
some
things.
advice. Yes.
Okay,
And
maybe it's here.
you're correct.
I know, I collected it quickly.
Yeah.
So let me just take it, because I'm curious what you've written so far, and then you can add to that after. Okay, okay. So yeah, you want to take that,
Yeah, and can I write it?
rewrite it?
Rewrite
Yeah, just bring it on Monday. That's no problem.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
yeah, thanks, Ina. Thank you guys for bringing the snacks. Yeah.
You bring some of this, really.
It's up to you. If you want to take it, it's okay. If not, I will take it. I have 2 teenagers in the house.
Yeah.
So
Really.
yeah, okay, yeah, then I can just take it, and these I can save for our next class as well. So yeah, that's no problem.
Somebody's jacket is here.
Oh.
Is that Gail maybe, or is that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he left earlier though. I'll keep it till Monday unless would one of you see it? Or no?
No.
No, okay. Okay, I will keep it here. I'll just send you an email saying.
And today, this,
Yeah, I'll keep this here for next week. That's no problem. Yeah, take it with that. No problem. Good, thanks. No, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Yeah.